another important sort of contract for me, I should mention, because it cuts across, is those contracts where you're licensing or assigning your rights. So, for example, if you're a musician and you license, they're called content service providers. They are premium rate, like Cellulant, I don't know, Expedia, I think they changed their name to something else. They sign with you a license, you license to them, and then they license to Safaricom for Skiza tunes, like those ones. So they're called licensing agreements or assignments. If, for example, you're an actor, you'll find in your contract, they'll have a provision there where you're assigning pretty much all your rights except moral rights, because they're saying now, once we are paying you enough, and this film is we're going to now be able to do everything we can with your rights. And this one draws to that discussion we had last month on your copyright. For example, copyright for literary, so this is writing, literary works, musical works, artistic works. Although artistic works, the act has changed a few things to make it better for the artist. But in such kind of works, you remember you get the copyright, the exclusive rights you get, which is what Mr. Omanga talked about. You have the right to reproduce, like now you're controlling the reproduction of your work. You're controlling how it is leased, rented, further sold. You're controlling, what are the rights do you have? Performances of your rights, any derivatives built off your work. So, for example, a movie, making a trailer, still it will be your face there. They'll be making a trailer. You contracted for the film. Then they'll make trailers with it. It will still be your face. You're acting on that. Those are derivative works. Or if now I go and change it and it was a song, now I'm performing it as a poem. Still, those are the derivative works. When you have copyright over the original work, those are the rights that you acquire to control the doing of all of those things, including adaptation of your works, translation of your work, which means like if it's translated into a different language, copyright gives you exclusive rights to the doing of all of those things. So when you're licensing, for example, you're giving, say, those premium service providers like Cellulant or Expedia, the likes. When you're licensing to give them rights to your music, it would be here. That will be the subject matter of your agreement. Licensing of your copyright, or copyright over your tunes. If it's, for example, an assignment, because mostly like acting contracts, you'll be assigning your rights. So the subject matter would include assignment of your copyright. Especially if it's commissioned works like that contract that you are doing, Zainab, most likely you said, I am now assigning my rights to it, because if they paid you to do it, then the copyright is theirs. But you're the creator. So the rights originally should have been yours, but then you're assigning them. And I think now is a good time, even as I tell you all of those funny things, let's understand what they are.
MMS, we are your partner in growth.